Me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to first give it back to Elvis. He's been not only a mentor, but a support and a person who has in-depth knowledge of this process. And he's so humble and gracious enough to say all those nice things about me. Sorry, I don't have any monies to forward to you at this particular point in time, but just as our community grows, I'll take care of you. Okay, so first of all, I'm a person that loves to have fun. And I think the energy is so necessary to pass on the energies that we have to share with each other allows us an opportunity to go to the next level. So it's my privilege to be before you this day. It's getting cooler in New York now. It's going to be 20 degrees tomorrow. So I thought I'd put on my little sweater, but it's kind of cold out there. But I'll just say I love to see my brothers from Nigeria, Africa, and everyone from Santo Domingo and everyone. Guys, this is an international opportunity, but technology has made us all one. So what we're going to talk about is taking our fiat money, or what we call in the United States, our fiat money, taking it through the blockchain, having a relationship with a trust wallet that from our activity together, be able to build resources that we can pass on to our next generation, take it out as we need it, send it back from the blockchain back to a conduit or whatever wallet you choose to take it through from Bitcoins and then take it out. So everything in this world is going digital now. So it's something we should not be afraid of. And if anything, this is the best place to learn with reference to a group of people who will benefit from each other's assistance. So without further delay, I'm going to see about getting this presentation started and over. I would hope you to have any questions. Why don't you go ahead and, as we go through, jot them down into the chat so that Elvis will be prepared to answer those for you, as well as, if they have any comments or anything that we can benefit from. I ask you to go ahead and place those in the chat so that you can really enjoy the information. If there's areas that I may need to go over again after it's over, at least we'll have a heads up on what it is that your concerns are. At the end of the presentation, Elvis will ask you to raise your hand, and he'll take it from that point. But it's my privilege to share you what I've already experienced, what I'm seeing, and as I'm going on this journey with you, what we can do together as an organization. So Genius Club is just that. It's really genius. And I would say to you, this is called the 100 Decentralized Solidarity Matrix. Now, when you say decentralized, everyone across the world can't say that. But I can tell you, with this group and the community that we're having from our group funding, everything that's being generated here is decentralized. So wonderful that, and I'll try to explain a little bit more as we go on, but here we go. Solidarity, together everyone accomplishes more. This is not a force. There's not a force more powerful than the human will, people. Our mission is to create a solidarity economic system. So we're stronger together than we are apart, with each and one of us as the engine that provokes the necessary changes to raise individuals and also collective qualities of life. Our life is based on what we visualize. And I can tell you with this opportunity, it's going to enhance quite a bit. Now, so we want you to change your mind so you can change your life. The system is set up for us to fail. Most people don't realize until it's too late. What we're doing something is really unique. By being a part of the Genius Club, we do not guarantee magical results. That's why we understand that it's necessary to, undergo a mental change and execute actions and required to achieve the goals and dreams that all of us desire. The wonderful thing is that we're doing it together, but it's the individual's responsibility of each person to participate and apply the knowledge that we share with the team. Like everything else in life, results can be different from one person to another. But I promise you, because we're just getting started, guys, this is an opportunity to get into the ground level. And this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. So with that, decentralization, what is that? Well, I kind of let the cat out of the bag earlier when I said smart wallets and all that stuff, or the trust wallet. But the thing, what we have here is what's called BUSD. And the BUSD is a Binance Smart Chain application. Our system works in a decentralized manner where through an automated contract that offers maximum security and also sustainability, it allows us, that smart contract is a self-executing algorithm that in this case, it exists only on the Binance Smart Chain. So our group is separate from anything that's going to be doing. Our activity is separate from anything that's happening on the blockchain. But through that algorithm and through that smart contract, the smart contract is like the cryptocurrency are decentralized and work with the possibility, without the possibility of subsequently modifying the previously defined execution. In other words, nothing can change by virtue of what I'm going to share with you today. The only thing you need to do is get in where you fit in. The code that contains all the logic in this contract is on the blockchain. So we're connected to quite a bit. That blockchain is there, and that code contains all the logic. So there are millions and millions of computers around the world, and they provide all the calculations. This ensures that there's no risk of hacking the smart contract or stopping the project. So no one's going to stop our activity. The choice is yours in which to engage. Now, with that, how does this Genius Club work? First of all, I want to share some things with you that really piqued my attention. We know we need to go from your fiat money. We know we need to take advantage of the blockchain, and we know we want to be able to take it from and get that education so we can move it out and utilize it for when we need to. But our system works with a follow me, a three-step process. Characteristics are a follow me process. So anyone you bring into this, if you've been invited by a friend and he's sharing, he wants to be a part of his organization. He wants to be a part of his community. And guess what? There's no expiration date on the slot that you take. Now, the most important thing I like out of this whole thing is what's called the unlimited automatic recycling. Let me say that again, the unlimited automatic recycling. And this is not done by you, it's done by the algorithm. I'll say it again, the unlimited automatic recycling. What that means is anyone that you share this with, they're gonna have to follow you. There's no deadline or no expiration date, and they're gonna be following you unless they decide to just move ahead of you. How's that sound? So the wonderful thing is, and your choice to catch up and do whatever you need to do, I'll explain that to you. And the most important thing is there's only three people that you need. First there's you, then there's three people that you bring in, as is indicated here. And when those three people bring in three people, that's 3, and that's 9 plus 9. And guess what? That's one cycle. That's one little rotation. But the way we work it is really simple. I'll break it down. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that 9th person is a special person because that person actually kicks into the algorithm where we start all over again. So it just continues to rotate. Now, here we go. So we're building a team together. There's no overflow. There is an overflow from the top, above, and from below. So there's people helping people from the top to the lower. So it's going to continue to compound. So the partners in your matrix can be invited by you, none invited by you, or even a mix. So the partners who occupy 3 spaces in the first row below you, they move up for your higher partners on the team, 100%. 100% of those contributions go to the account of your upline. As you can see over here, your upline is the person that invited you. You come in here, you invite your family, your partners here. They invite 3 partners, and there is your matrix right there that begins to compound. It begins to recycle and recycle and recycle. So once you do it once, it goes again and again and again. But it gets better, guys. You receive contributions of 100% of the first 8 partners who occupy the second line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. And the wonderful thing, the latest contribution, the last contribution, as I said earlier, of the second line corresponds to the restart of the level, and with the contribution for the same is activated again, 100% on transferring you to a higher level. So this is a stepping stone. It's a stepping scale quickly up to higher levels, and I'll show that to you as well. So as we go on, and I'll slow down a little bit, the registration is centered around you getting into the system. The wonderful thing, you can get back to the person and invite you in and show you how to get started. But the first level of solidarity starts with a $5 BUSD. And what that means is a contribution. Your contribution at all additional levels separately. So you got to start off where you begin, and then you got to matriculate through where you want to come in. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So you cannot skip levels. And that is, it's impossible to buy at the third level without having the second and the first and second one activated first. So what do I mean by that? Let me just jump forward. But let me explain one more. The recycling is really important. Guys, I'll get to the levels in a second, but it consists on the opening activation of the current level. Now, the wonderful thing about it is you don't have a choice in that matter. It happens automatically. Recycling opens the same space again for you, and that you continue to receive contributions from it. Without recycling, the space would be dead. It would be closed, and you would not get any more contributions from it, which many people have experienced with other types of programs. So recycling is done automatically. As soon as the last free place in your matrix is occupied, the current space is closed and archived. Now, but it's going to continue to grow. So what's going to happen is this: you go and occupy a free space in the level on the matrix of your higher partner, and your level opens up again with free places to be occupied. 100% of the time of the contribution goes to the wallet of your higher partner. So what's good for him also is good for you. Similarly, your referred partner will recycle, and you will receive the instant contribution at all times as well. So if no one's in a position of strength, everyone works together, and together everyone accomplishes more here. Now, here we go. When you see what I'm talking about, you have the person always have a chance to upgrade if they choose. And what does that mean? You can open up and activate at the next level anytime you choose in our matrix by simply occupying it. The contribution goes to your higher partner that's in the matrix. So if the partner who brought you in didn't move up, and there's another person that's in the matrix on a higher level, then the contribution, because you made that decision, is going to go to that next partner that's in the higher level. Remember, the recycling occurs automatically. It's the next slot is open for you, starting from the second round. After recycling, the contributions will redirect it to a superior partner. So that's just simply holding. You've come in at $5 and people were at a different level, and you decide you don't care about, you didn't get your $3. So I think it will come clear to you when I show you the next screen. So the loss of the contributions is left to the higher partner. You're not losing anything. That's the algorithm. That's the system just keeping it moving. Extra contributions can come to you and you can receive on behalf of the lost contribution of an inferior partner. So you want to encourage everyone to come on the journey with us together, okay? And what that means is that when you start seeing how it works, it's really, really simple. I'll let Janet in. Okay, so first of all, here are these colors. You have the 5, what I call BUSDs. Then you have a next level. This is the first level. Then the next level is going to be a $20 BUSD. Now, guess what? You'll say, well, I don't care about $5. I just want to get the 20. Well, guess what? You can't get a 20 if you don't take the 5. We're all working. It works consistently as to where you start. So a direct partner represents that like an olive. I mean, I don't know what is that? Whatever that color is, aqua. I think it's aqua. Then you have green, which is overflow from the partner, especially invited by your superior. And then you have an orange overflow from the lower person partner, especially invited by you, for your downline. And then you have that pinkish type or purple is a partner who overpasses his superior partner. So you can overpass your superior partner. Your partner brought you in by opening levels that he or she has not opened or reached. It's the chase is yours. You can get in the superior partner matrix, the ones closest to such level, the contributions, then automatically those contributions are going to go to the person who took that position. So The follow me system, guys, is really what this thing is places that partner back, places partners back. And my point is, this means that at a time when your superior partner contributes in that space, after the next repurchase, you'll return to the occupied place below him. So again, you don't lose anything. You just be coming together and you're going in cycles together. You just keep rotating. Now, the wonderful thing about this, guys, is when you see the big picture, when you can see the potential of getting over 1 million BUSDs in contributions in no time, when you have an understanding how this system works. We're working in solidarity together. We're taking advantage of the BUSD contributions. We have potential contributions, and then we have a contribution minus the next level. You're always going to have to go to the next level. That's what the algorithm does for you. But just think, just hypothetically, let's say you came in at 5 and you bought your 3 in, and that's great. You're moving up, and those 3 people bought their 3 people in. Guess what? 5 times 8 is actually $40. And what's going to happen at that point? You're going to make $20 and automatically qualify for the next level at $20. So wait a second. You're in the black already. You're not in a negative. It's not money out of your pocket. You're already, as they say, you're already in a profit mode. Now that doesn't excite someone to go. I don't think it excites anyone to come in and start at $5, but the choice is yours. So what happens at the $20 level? The same thing that happens on the first level. 20 times the 8 people is actually 160. But guess what? They're going to say, okay, take the 95 and 65 is our third level. So $65 is going to automatically open up that level. And then remember, you only started at 5, or wherever you start, you're going to recoup that in no time. But the thing is, the wonderful thing about understanding is not where you start, it's where you're going. So when you understand being at 65 times 8 is 520, wonderful thing. You're going to keep the $270, and now you have the 250 to start here. So now the fourth level is 250 times 8 is 2,000. When you understand that, you're going to be able to keep $1,100 and automatically be qualified for the 5th level at 900. Now it's getting I may be getting someone's attention now, because 900 times 8 is 7,200. And guess what? 7,200, you're going to be able to maintain $3,700 that you can withdraw or let it sit. But guess what? But you're automatically going to go to the 3,500 category on the next level, which is 6. The 6th level times 8 is 28,000. I think you get it at this point, but it just gets nice to say it out loud anyway, because 28,000, you're going to be able to keep 16,000. That's going to be in your contributions and the bonuses that are there. But guess what? You're automatically going to qualify for the next level at the 7th level at $12,000. Now, guys, it just gets really simple. It gets crazy, because 12,000 times 8 is the 96,000. Man, I know people who work all their lives and don't make that a year. Okay, so we're talking about building that within the activity of a group that's on the blockchain, that's decentralized, where you get to control it. There's many ways to Rome, they say, but the thing is, $96,000 and being able to retain 46,000 of it, and then automatically qualify for the $50,000 level at the 8th level, I think is getting extremely exciting when you understand that. So at the $50,000 level, now you're going to be able to times 8 is $400,000. I think that puts you in a brand new neighborhood if it's your choice, when you realize what you have access to, because now that places you in a league where you can start by maintaining your 265,000 and taking that $400,000, and automatically the algorithm is going to defray 135,000 to the 9th level. You're keeping the 265,000. And now your organization, your matrix, your group that all started from 5, depending on us working together, is now at a position where once those 135 times 8 is now $1,080,000. And $1,080,000 is the completion of this matrix So guys, the rotation factor allows the growth. So I'm really excited about that. And when you say, how long does it take you to get from 5 BUSDs to 1 million? It's based on your vision, based on your efforts, and based on your consistency and sharing this. Guys, we're stronger together than we are apart. And when you see that, when you see how this matrix works, and you see all the levels from 1, the 2nd level, the 3rd level, the 4th level, the 5th level, the 6th level, the 7th level, the 8th level, and the 9th level, you understand everyone's in different places in their life. So we're just going to give you a recommendation how we're starting with the group. There's been many groups out there doing many things, guys. When I tell you, I've done a lot of things in this industry, whether it's the helping and cheerful giving programs and things of that nature. They've all been successful, but the difference between the two is that people had to make a choice, and some maybe didn't want to come back in. So, but this is something that happens automatically. It's happened because of the follow me. It's because of all the recycling. So if you're committed, you're going to win. How's that sound? So we're going to recommend to activate at least the first 4 levels for the start, just from the start of this thing. And this ensures a powerful start and a higher profit potential. Of course, you can start from the first level, and however you start. So I always say you can get in where you fit in, okay? But it all leads to overflow and structuring and develops fast. So the most successful partners use a strategy to start from several levels at one time. So if you have a group of people you want to share this with, they have the same mindset, and you're able to articulate this and share this with them. This journey is real. I don't care what your objective is. This is something that can be achieved for any type of program of objective that you have, sending your kids to school, buying another home, getting another car, whatever it may be. So what I would say to you is many start from 5 levels at the same time, and some even from 6 or the 6th level or more. But you need to speak to the people that you're sharing this with and be in the same, have the same mindset and work together. And again, starting low is not a negative, starting in the middle is not, and starting higher is a choice. But I believe you can get more started on a comfortable level, and everyone sees the growth of it together. And then you can see the blessings that people are seeing because you have access to everything in this particular decentralized matrix and your group. Now, let's see, I believe I've completed my portion of this task of sharing information today. I hope I did a good job. If there are questions now, I'm going to stop my share and pass everything back over to Elvis. And if there's any questions or any concerns, hey, raise your hand so that Elvis can take it over, and we'll definitely answer your questions together. Thank you for your time.
That is the way they told me you clap in virtual meetings. You do that, they say you clap it. Just like Christopher is saying, awesome presentation, Charles.
Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you. Thank you for your time with us.
You were a good coach. You were a good coach.
Well, I'd like to know if we have somebody who's new to the presentation, somebody who's here for the first time. And let's stop the recording.